This is the Roulette Master. I'm so excited today because Kentuck White, who came up with the system moving corners, showed me a way to play it even better and continue it on. And I cannot wait to share this with you today. And today we're going to put this version of moving corners up against Play Like a Pro. And we're going to start with that first. Let's go ahead and place the bets. You need at least 2 in a row out of 1 to 18, even, red, black, odd, or 19 to 36 to place a bet. We have 3 in a row red, which is even better. So we start on black for 10. You can see we have a 0 balance. This is Play Like a Pro. And then coming up, I cannot wait to show you this new continuation of moving corners by Kentuck White. He is a fantastic roulette player, and I'll show you what he's doing now. So let's go ahead and double the bet from 10 to 20 on black. And here we go. All right, here it is. That is a 24 black. And when you play Like a Pro, once you win, you recover everything that you've lost, plus you add a $10 unit of profit, or whatever unit that you're betting. And we're up 10. You can see that there. And we do not have 2 to bet against. That doesn't happen very often because you have 6 outside bets. But when it does happen and that you don't have 2 to bet against, you just spin without betting. So in this case, now we have 2 choices. We could bet odd since the last 2 are even, or we could bet 1 to 18 since the last 2 are 19 to 36. Let's go ahead and bet odd for 10. And let's go ahead and spin. And each time that we win, we'll pick up $10 in profit. That's an 11 black. That's a win. Okay, fantastic. So we are up $20. And we don't have anything to bet against. We don't have the 2 to bet against. So we're going to spin without betting. But again, that usually doesn't happen too often because we have all 6 to choose from. Now we can go 2 options here. We can go red or even. Let's go ahead and go even for 10. And you can see we're up $20 now. With each win, we're picking up $10 of profit with Play Like a Pro. And that's a 3 red. That's a loss. So we're going to go ahead and double the bet on even. Now we're going to have a $20 bet on even. Let's see if we can get a win here. And we did. That's a 22 black. Fantastic. So now you can see we picked up another $10. We're up 30. And we need to spin without betting because we do not have 2 to bet against. And here we go. That's a 5 red. Okay, and we still don't have 2 to bet against. So let's spin again. But usually you don't have that happen too often just because, again, like I said, there's 6 of them. We're good now, though. We have 2 odd in a row. We can go even for 10. And we're up $30. Let's see if we can get it to 40. Here we go. All right, that's a 14 red. And that's a win. So there's our $40 profit. Now let's try to get to 50. Let's spin without betting. We do not have 2 in a row out of those 6 outside bets. And I'm telling you, sometimes you can go a long time without having to spin without betting. But now we can go 19 to 36 because the last 2 or 3 actually are 19 to 36. And that's a 1 red. Okay, I'm sorry, the last 2 or 3 were 1 to 18. So that now we'll be on 19 to 36 for 20. We're betting on the opposite. And here we go. And we got it. That's a 25 red. So we picked up another $10 of profit. Now you can see we're up $50. And we can go even or black. Let's go ahead and go even for $10. So here we go. Let's see what we get. That's a 10 black. And that's a good one. Okay, picked up another $10. We're up 60 now. And let's see what we have going here. We need to spin without betting, it looks like. We're definitely doing that more than normal. It doesn't usually happen where you have to do it this much. But each session is different. Now we can go 119 to 36 or odd. Let's go odd for 10. And that's because we have 2 choices, 2 different outside bets that we can bet against. And that's a 18 red there. Red that is. And now we're going to go from 10 to 20 on odd and spin. Here we go. And we got it. That's a 3 red. Okay, so now we're up $70. And let's bet black for 10. The last 3 are red, which is even better than having 2 to bet against. And that's a loss with 27 red. So let's double that bet from 10 to 20 on black and spin. We're 4 minutes in out of 15 with Play Like a Pro. And then make sure you do not miss this new one from Kentucky Wide. It's absolute genius. And let's go ahead and double the bet again.
No more bet.
We're going from 20 to 40. And again, this new system is going to be a continuation of moving corners that takes it further. And not just a little further, a lot further. And let's go ahead and double the bet again. So now we have an $80 bet on black. And let's see if we can get a black number here. There it is, 17 black. We picked up another $10, and we're up $80. And again, when you get a win, you pick up everything that you lost, and you add a unit of profit. That's a 24 black, and now we have 2 to bet against. We can go red for 10.
No more bet.
And here we go. The last 2 were black. We bet on red. Okay, we lost that one, so we're going to double that bet from 10 to 20.
No more bet.
Okay, now we have a $20 bet out there. Let's see what we get. And that's a 20 black. That's a loss. Okay, now we'll go from 20 to 40 on red. Let's see if we can get a red number here. We did not. That's a 20 black. So we're going to go ahead and double again. Now we have an $80 bet on red. There it is, 12 red, fantastic. All right, we picked up another $10. Now we're up 90, and we can go odd since the last 3 are even. That's even better than 2. So here we go. That's a 36 red. Okay, that's a loss, so we'll double the bet. And this is a $1,300 bankroll system. And here we go. It's $130 if you use dollar units. So keep that in mind. If you do play for small amounts, you can do that. And we're up 100. So let's bet black for 10 now. The last 3 are red. And here we go. That's a 16 red. So let's double that bet on black from 10 to 20 and spin.
No more bet.
Here we go. That's a 27 red. That's another loss. Let's double that bet.
No more
Okay,
bet.
now we're at 40. Here we go. And that's a 28 black. That's what we needed. That's a win. We pick up more profit. We're up 110. And we can bet 1 to 18 now since the last 2 are 19 to 36. And we're 7 minutes in on this one. This is Play Like a Pro, and that's a 33 black. Hey, that's a loss. Let's go ahead and spin. And I'm having some seasonal allergies this week. I don't know if you guys are having any of those fall seasonal allergies, but man, my goodness. I'm definitely having them this week. So we're up 120 now. Let's go ahead and bet even for 10. Let's spin. And here we go. That's a 1 red. Okay, that is a loss. Let's double that bet and spin.
No more bet.
Here we go. That's a 12 red. Okay, so we're up 130. Awesome. Let's bet black now. The last 3 are red, which again, 3 head starts even better than 2. It's nice to have a little head start in the progression, and that's a 17 black, and that's a win. So now we're up 140, and we're clipping right along. Now we'll be on 19 to 36 for 10 because the last 4 are 1 to 18, which is fantastic. And here we go. That's a 19 red. And that's a win. So we're up 150. Let's go even now since the last 2 are odd. See if we can get an even number here. And we did. That's a 24 black. All right, that's a win. We're up 160. And we need to spin without betting for the first time in a while. And that's because we don't have 2 to bet against. That's a 26 black. Okay, now we can go red or 1 to 18. Let's go red and spin. Here we go. All right. And that's a loss on 8 black. Okay, let's double that bet from 10 to 20 and spin on red here. See if we can get a red number. And we did. That's a 21 red. Okay, so we're up 170. Let's see what we have going on over here. It looks like we need to spin without betting. We don't have 2 to bet against. And here we go. That's a 15 black. Okay, let's go even for 10.
No more bet.
Last 2 are odd, and here we go. That's an 18 red. And we're up 180. Let's go 19 to 36 for 10 now.
Bet.
And the last time that I was in Nassau, I met a older couple that saw my play like a pro, and they actually extended this, and we're up 190 now. And they actually said we actually do 3, so they make sure they have 3 to bet against on each one, and they were really happy with that. But the problem with that is you are sitting out more, so keep that in mind if you decide to do that. Okay, we'll double that bet on black and spin. And here we go. That's an 11 black. Okay, and we're up 200. Let's go 19 to 36 for 10
No
now.
more bet.
All right, here we go. 10.5 minutes in out of 15 with Play Like a Pro. The new continuation of moving corners coming up. Can't wait to share that with you. Kentuck White is coming up with some great stuff. We'll be on red for 10 now. And that's a 29 black. Okay, and that's a loss. Let's go ahead and double.
No more bet.
And spin. Here we go. And yesterday's system kind of definitely took some stuff from Kentuck White. Definitely had some aspects of the way that he plays. Let's go ahead and double again here on red for 40.
No more bet.
But this is exactly how Kentuck White continues on moving corners, and can't wait to share that with you today. And let's go ahead and
No more
spin.
bet.
Here we go. That's a 3 red. That's a win, so we pick up more profit. We're up 220, and we'll be on 19 to 36 for 10. The last 2 are low numbers, so we're going to bet the opposite and get a 2-head start. That's an 11 black. Okay, we lost. Let's go ahead and double that. So we have 20 on 19 to 36 now. And here we go. All right, that's a win on 22 black. Fantastic. So now we're up 230, and that's incredible. This is a really good way of playing. Obviously, when you're playing Play Like a Pro, the smaller the bet and the largest bankroll you have obviously improves your chances. But generally, I play this one with a $1,300 bankroll and $10 units. So, but you can do a lot of different things. You can start, again, you can play this with a $130 bankroll and dollar units. So, whatever your budget is, you can make it work with this. And that's a win there. We're up 240, and let's go to even since the last 2 are odd.
No more bet.
And spin. Let's see if we can get an even number. Okay, that's not even. That's 21 red, so we lost that one. Let's go ahead and double to 20.
No more bet.
All right, here we go. That's a 2 black. All right, that's a win. We're up 250, and we're going to spin without betting for the first time in a while. We finally don't have 2 to bet against, and that's a 9 red. Okay, now we have 2 low numbers. We can bet 19 to 36 for 10. See if we can get a high number here. And we did. That's a 32 red. Okay, so now we're up 260. Let's go black for 10.
No more bet.
Last 2 are red, and here we go. And we lost that one. That's a 14 red. So we'll double that bet on black.
No more bet.
Now we'll have a $20 bet on black here. That's a 15 black. There's a nice win. Now we're up $270. So you can see we're continually adding
No more bet.
profit here. And let's go ahead and spin. That's a 35 black. Okay, that's a win. We're up 280. Let's go ahead and go even for 10.
No more bet.
The last 2 are odd. We could have also went red there. And that's a 15 black. And that's a loss, so we'll double that bet. See if we can get an even number here. And here we go. Let's see what we get here. That's a 31 black, and we lost again. So let's hope we get an even number here soon. We're betting 40, but we have plenty more chances. We have 40, 80, 160, 320, and 640 still. So we got it in plenty of time, and now we're up to 90. Let's go ahead and bet red for 10 since the last, I don't know how many are black, a bunch of them. And we lost that one. Let's go ahead and double the bet. Okay, now we have a $20 bet on red. We lost again, so let's double that. Look at all these black numbers. So let's go red again. All right, we got it, and that's the 15 minutes. So Play Like a Pro made $300 in 15 minutes. So that's using $10 units and a $1,300 bankroll. You can also do this with $130 in dollar units. So keep that in mind, and I can't wait to see what you guys think in the comments and at my email at roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. Just love seeing all those emails each and every day. But now it is time for the new roulette system of the day from Kentuck White. This is the continuation of moving corners, which I know a lot of you absolutely love. This is going to go not one step further, but 2 steps further. And I'm going to show you what he's up to. I can't wait for it. Let's go ahead and get started. Here we go. All right, it is finally time for me to share with you the continuation of Kentuck White's moving corners. This is going to be awesome. We're going to start like the original system, and then when we have losses, it's going to go a different way, and I'm going to share with you what we do. Let's go ahead and start. Let's go ahead and use $4 units this time. And we'll start with 2 corners. Let's go ahead and spin. All right, here we go. That's a 0. We lost. We're going to go to the next one, which will be 3 corners. So let's add another $4 bet there. And spend. So $12 total now. We do not increase the bet on each one. They stay the same. That's an 11 black. And we got the win. That's a $24 win. So we're up 16 already. And let's start top right. So we'll have 2 corners for $4 each. We're up 16. Let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. So where this is going to change is after we get to our 5th corner from the original. That's a nice $28 win. We're up 44. Let's start bottom right this time. So we're always starting with 2 corner bets, and we're using $4 units. And we're also going to be using splits with this strategy. So that's definitely different than the original there. Let's add our 3rd one. So this strategy is now going to involve splits. And we're going to have another $4 bet here, and this will be our 3rd corner. Each one has $4 on it. That's a 31, and that's a $24 win. We're already up $60. Let's start bottom left again for 4 on each. And spin. But that's why we played for 15 minutes. I can't wait to share with you how we're going to use splits and how this is going to continue different than the original. And that's a $28 win. We're up $88. So starting out fantastic. Let's go ahead and we'll start with the top right this time. $4 each, $8 total. Let's see if we can get a win. That's an 11 black. That's a loss. So let's add the 3rd corner of $4. And they're all $4 because they haven't increased yet. That's a $12 total bet. Let's go ahead and spin. Okay, that's a 21 red. That's a nice $24 win. We're up $104. And again, this is going to actually include splits, which definitely is not in the original. But I really like where he goes with this, and I can't wait to share with you. Once we get some losses here, you'll see. And that was close. We almost got the win there, but let's add our 3rd corner with $4, and that's a $12 total bet again. Here we go. That's an 18 red. All right, good start. We're up 120. Don't worry, before long we'll get to that the the new changes with the system. We just have to get a few losses first, which in roulette will eventually happen. And that's a 35 black. Okay, let's add our third corner. Okay, now we have 3 at $4 each. That's a 16 red. All right, another win. We're up $136 already. But hang in there, because there's a lot more for me to show you, and this is very different than the original moving corners. And again, it involves splits and other bets that you're not used to making with this system. So now we have $4 on 3 corners. And that's a 29 black. Another win. We're already up $152. We'll start top left again. And don't worry, we'll have some losses here soon, and I'll show you the changes and what he's doing different. And that's a 7 red. Okay, let's go to number 3. And spin. I've seen so many positive comments about the original moving corners from Kentuck White. Let's go to number 4 now. So we're going to put a $4 bet down and then double all these. Now we have 8 on each instead of 4. And here we go. That's a 33 black. Okay, we lost. So we're going to go to 5 now. So now we have 8 on each of these. And then we're going to go ahead and double.
No more bets.
To $80. Here we go. Okay, that's a 28 black. And we lost. So now what's different than this, normally you just double and spin again. We're going to add a 6th one here. So if you see on here we have 16 on each one. We're going to add 16 to a 6th corner. And there's a lot more to it than this. So hang in there. We're going to double this to 192 now and spin. And if we lose this one, we're going to add splits. That's a 2 black. Okay, that's a $96 win. We're up 116. So what he does with these is if he's not in profit, he will stay right here. If we would lose this one, the next step is he adds two more splits, or 2 splits, and to the 6 corners. And then all of a sudden now we have 28 numbers covered. And then I'll share with you, we need to restart right now though, but I'll share with you what he does from there coming up. Because it's really, really smart. Once you get to 28 numbers, you can really get a lot of wins and get right back in session profit if you fall out of it. Okay, we lost on those 2. We're going to add a 3rd one for 4. Now we have a $12 bet again, and let's spin. That's a 6 black. Okay, and that's a win, so we'll go back over here. And again, if we get to that next level with the splits and get a win, we're going to need more than 1 win. Let's add our 3rd one here. But that's not a problem when you have 28 numbers covered. And then I'll share with you what he does if he loses at that level, because that's really important as well, and the bankroll that you would need for a system like this. All right, that's a nice $24 win. We're up 148. That's why whenever you're close to session profit, you should restart, because with good systems like this, you can work your way back up easily. You don't have to risk it all just to get back where your session profit was before. But everybody just has different risk tolerance. But I can't wait to share with you again what he does if he loses with those splits. Okay, let's go ahead. Okay, now we have 4 on each, and then we're going to double to 32. Now we have 8 on each of those bets. That's a 30 red. That's a loss. Let's go ahead and add another corner. And then we'll go ahead and double. And but this one's going to need to go to 8 first, just like these other ones here, as you can see. Then we'll double
No
from
more
40 to 80. And here we go. That's a 25 red. Okay, and that's a $64 win. We're up $160. So let's go ahead and we'll start top right this time for 4 each. But again, if you get a win with the 6 corners and the 2 splits, you're going to need to get more than 1 win. But again, that's not a problem, but I need to show you what he does with that. So let's go ahead. And the great thing is, once you get to 28 numbers, you have a much greater chance of that happening. That's a 26 black. That's a nice win. We're up $176. And just so you, like I was saying before, the original system, once you get to 5 corners, you just keep doubling and you stay at 5 corners. But I really like what he's got going on here. We're up $204. Okay, let's start bottom right this time with moving corners.
No more bets.
And this continuation of it today. That's a 2 black. Okay, let's go ahead and add a third one.
No more
And that
bets.
system that was sent in yesterday, where you go forward, and then go back, and then go forward and go back. It's really good, but I like what he's got going on here better. And we're up $220. And it's because I like when he gets to the 28 numbers when he gets in trouble, and then he can work his way right back into where he needs to be with those split bets. So now we'll have 4 on 3 of the corners, and that's an 8 black. Okay, that's a $24 win. We're up $236. Man, what a great strategy. And again, a lot of people in the casino that have watched my videos are using this where I play, and that's pretty cool to see. That's a 28, and we're up $264 now with just $4 bets.
No more
And
bets.
let's spend. And the $1,300 bankroll that the first system used today should be sufficient for these $4 bets. And obviously, the more bankroll you have, the better. But that should be sufficient. And now we'll put $4 on the third one. Once you get to the third one, you don't increase the bets. You just add 1. And that's a 22 black. All right, that's another nice win. We're up $280. Let's go 4 and 4, top left.
No more bets.
And this continuation of moving corners by Kentuck White with splits and an additional 6th corner bet. And that's another win. We're up $308.
No more
Okay,
bets.
$4 on each, 8 total. And if we get some more losses here, I can't wait to share with you that and go through that with you again and cover the rest of it. So that's coming up. And let's go ahead and spend. Even if we don't get there, I will cover everything else you need to know. That is an 18 red. And let's go ahead and add another one. And double. Now all of those go from 4 to 8. And let's spin. That's a 36 red. And that's a nice win. So we're up $328.
No more
All right,
bets.
let's go ahead and spin. And again, the first difference is this. Normally, you would, once you get 5 corners, you stay there and just double if you lose. With this one, you go to 6 corners and double. But then the best part is, and we'll have 3 $4 bets here now after that loss, is that if you lose that one, then you add 2 split bets and then double. Okay, so and that gets you to 28 numbers. We're at $344 profit right now. All right, let's go ahead and spin. That's a 2 black. That's a loss. Let's add the third one in. Okay,
No
so
more
they're all at $4 now. We haven't increased any of them. We just added one. That's a 27 red. That's a nice win. We're up $360. We'll go bottom left this time. And again, you can move these wherever you want. So here we go. That's a 19 red. And I'm going to cover everything, even if we don't get back to that spot that we were in before. I will make sure to cover it all and show you all those bets and when to use them. That's a 17 black. But we're just winning and winning and winning. We're up $376. We'll go bottom right this time.
No more bets.
And this is great with $4 bets to be up $376. That's a 22 black. Ooh, that was close, but we didn't get it. But I'm okay getting some losses here because I want to show you how easy it is to recover with this one. Okay, that's another loss on 8 black. Okay, let's add our fourth one. So there's our fourth one at 4, and then double to 8 on each.
No more bets.
$32. And here we go. Now we have 16 numbers covered. That's a 4 black. I think we lost again there. We did, so we go to 5. And so we'll put our $8 bet down like the rest of them and double.
No more bets.
Now they're at 16 each, $80 total on 5 of them. That's a 16 red. And we got the win. So we would restart, but since we're getting near the end, I'm going to share with you what to do next if we were to have lost on that one. So if we would have lost on that one, then we would have, you can see these have 16 on each. You would add 16 to the 6th, and then you would double the bet to 192 and spin. That's a 29 black. And we got the win there, but say we lost that one. You can see now we're at 484. If we had lost that one, we would have added 2 splits at $2 each. Just like that. And then we would have doubled again. And that's why we would have had that $1,300 bankroll if we needed that. And then let's go ahead and spin here. Ooh, a double zero. And that's not good. But what you can do there then is you can go ahead and double it again and spin. And obviously we didn't need to do this one today, but I wanted to show you what to do. Okay, so we got the win there, and I'm not sure, I did something wrong there. Oh, it's because I just put 2. I'm sorry, it's because I just put 2 on the splits. So the splits would need to be the same as all the other bets. So I'm glad we went through this because that didn't work out the way that Kentuck White does it. So the splits would have, it'd be half of the bet that's on the other bets. So let's go ahead and let me show you that now. And obviously this system made plenty of money today, almost $400. I'm just showing you this because after the time expired, what to do. So if we had the 4 and the 4, obviously after 2 it goes to another 4, and then that's it after we add the third one. Then when we get to the fourth one, then they all double, and then if you lose there, you go to the fifth one, and then you put 8 in, and then you double, and then if you lose there, you go to the sixth one, you put 16 down. Make sure that's right. And then you would double if you lost. And then where I messed up there is, you can see that's 32. So each one of these splits would have 16 on it, not 2. That's why that messed up. And we would have won if we had put the right bets down. Okay. So then that puts the bets like that. And then you go ahead and spin. And that way you get the same win with each one of the numbers. And the reason it's half is because a split is half of the corner. Okay, and then you get a $64 win, and then you get whatever. Obviously, we're down a bunch there because I misplaced that final bet, and we really didn't even need to get to that. And you can see you can get multiple wins at this level, but we were up, around $400 profit, which is fantastic. And hopefully I showed that right, Kentuck White. Obviously we wouldn't have lost any of those bets. I was just trying, after the time expired, I was trying to show you guys what to do if you do keep losing. But what an incredible system, and definitely made a lot of money in the 15 minutes. And then after the 15 minutes, obviously, I'm glad I showed you that because I put the wrong amount on the splits. So remember, half the money would be on the splits as on the corners, and then you could get multiple wins on that. And then once you're in profit, reset. So I hope that makes sense, and it's a fantastic system. I hope you're enjoying the channel. If you are, please like, share, and subscribe. And thank you, Kentuck White, for sharing this continuation of moving corners. And boy, the system performed amazing today. So thank you so much for sharing your ideas and the way you play roulette. Sorry I messed up the showing the splits there at the end. And truthfully, we wouldn't have even needed to get that far. And most of the time you don't. Since we didn't have anything go wrong and didn't really have that many losses, I figured I better show you guys what to do in the worst case scenario. And but I hope that you hope you're glad that we went through that, so that you know what to do when we get to those splits. So it would be half of the bet that's on the corners before you double. And but hopefully you would never get that far. But I do like that a lot when you add the sixth corner and then add the splits, as opposed to just doubling at the 5. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments, and that would be fantastic. Remember to send your systems in just like everybody else does to roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. That's roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. This is the Roulette Master, and have a great day, everybody.
No more bets.